Hey guys, Tommy, Modern Canine Solutions. I got Shirley here. Today is her 5th full day. So far, we've been working a lot of just free shaping, relationship building, just trying to get her comfortable with me and the new environment and everything going on. Took her for a nice walk the last couple of days with the whole pack, getting her used to being around other dogs. I started shaping some of the place stuff just because it's a fun, easy command. She's a little hesitant on getting on top of things. That could be from the past where she's been told not to get on top of stuff, where service changes. There's a lot of different things that could be going on. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show a few ways that we introduce the place command. One of them is getting them used to just being around it by just dropping kibble or food onto it and allowing the dog to self discover, move around, let the dog figure it out. Good. Free. Yeah. Um, that is a really good way to start, especially with a dog that's uncomfortable with getting on top of stuff, is just self discovery. Another way that we can do it is by giving a little bit of leash pressure across it. So I'm going to take my leash, give a little bit of guidance. Good. Once she gets on top, I release the pressure. Free. Good girl. So this taller one over here, we haven't done yet. She hasn't seen it. We haven't even played with it yet. So she's probably going to be really hesitant. So this will be a really good one to show the on and off of the leash pressure. So I'm going to give her a little leash guidance forward. Good. A little positive marker. Yes. Now she didn't stay on it. I'm not really too concerned about it. She got on, she got off. Super cool that she's able to get on it. And as we do this more and more, she will encourage herself to get across it a lot faster. Now I'm going to change the direction, which is going to throw her for a little bit of a loop. Oh, nice. Good mamas. Some dogs, when you change the direction that they're coming at it, they will kind of hesitate, shut down a little bit. Free. Good. So now that I've got her to get on it, I still don't want to use the command yet because I don't want her to have any kind of a negative association with the command. So I'm just going to continue to encourage her to get on and build a little bit of duration. Good. Good. So I'm not using any commands. I'm using my markers. My positive marker is good. So I'm marking the behaviors I like with good. No. This is something that a lot of people struggle with is the ring around the rosy on a place with dogs. I don't want to keep creating circles because if I keep going in circles and move around, she's just going to move around with me. So I'm going to keep my spot, give her leash pressure. Good. Yes. And then once she's in that settled sit, I'm going to move around a little bit, just building some duration, adding a little bit of distraction on myself. Can move away on my leash a little bit. Good. I'm always prepared for her to try to break. And if she breaks, I just apply leash pressure backwards to keep her on the place cot. Good. Free. Yeah. So we'll go back to this one. Good. So if you notice, she tried to go across. I kept some leash pressure. Once she settled in, the leash pressure got released. For dogs, they learn from the release of the pressure, not the actual pressure. So she's in a stand. Well, she put herself into a sit. Good. And I'm going back and forth between treats and love and affection. Not everything needs to be food, food, food. Good. But right there, she stepped off. She fixed herself. I'm going to give her a treat to reward her for her decision to stay in that position and fix herself. Free. The other big thing is going back and forth. I don't always give her treats in the same hand because I don't want her to become focused on a specific hand. I also would rather her look me in the face when I give her her reward so I can know that I got that focus. Good. We have worked a little bit on sit. She kind of knew what sit was. So because we use an implied stay, I want to move a little bit more. So I'm going to remind her to stay in a sit. So I'm going to tell her sit. It allows me to move. No, sit. Good. And because I'm using a marker system, that allows me a little bit more time. No, good. To reward her and build that duration. It also gives a little bit of a dopamine rush because the anticipation, no, good. The dopamine comes from the anticipation of the reward. Good. So I'm going to try to get her to go from this one to the other one. A little bit of hesitation. I'm just going to guide her with the leash. No, ma'am. Good. Yes. And again, I'm not using any commands. I'm okay with her getting off and getting on. I just want her to start getting comfortable being on top of these different surfaces. Good. Good. Sit. No. So a lot of anticipation. She really wants to engage and jump on me. Good. The anticipation comes a lot of times when we start free shaping things because the dog's brain is working faster than what we want it to. And the dog starts to anticipate what we want from the dog. Sit. No. Good. Another big thing that I see a lot is people get excited, they get over the top. A lot of these dogs, when you get excited, they get excited. No, sit. Good. So I'm staying very calm. Even when she makes mistakes, I just get her right back up on top, get her back into that sit. Good. No, sit. Good girl. And as you can see, she's super excited. Tail's going 100 miles an hour. Free. Good girl. All right, guys. Place is a great command to work on. Want to give you kind of an update on what's going on with Miss Shirley here. She's doing fantastic. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to work on a little bit of healing, do another how-to video to show you guys some of that stuff. And hopefully you guys can learn along with Miss Shirley here. Check us out later. Yeah. Free. Good girl.